Yes, family, back at it. Chicken wash up nice. Oxtail wash up nice. Water clean and pretty. So I gotta just walk you guys through the marination phase, alright? So some I have some basic fundamental powder seasoning I use. Alright? So man, let me go over the chicken here. Right? Clean and nice. See, water clean and nice. See no bloody nothing. Alright? Yeah man. So certain food may have the basic seasoning. And you just put it in moderation, because you can always add, in addition to my natural seasoning like my garlic and onion, scallion, thyme and them thing there. Yeah. But this is just the basic part of it. Alright? And we have some chicken spice. And we just drop on the chicken. Alright? And for my oxtail now, I have what is called the egg powder. And this is just for coloring. It's in a Larry's bottle, but I actually brought this from Jamaica. Right? So I'm gonna tip a little in the oxtail for coloring. Alright? And don't leave your black pepper, and everything else you just do it in proportion. Because while you cook now, whatever you need, you just add it. Alright? Okay? And so, this is the lick, your Maggi seasoning, all purpose. So, boom, me I drop in some. Oxtail me I do, and then my chicken over here. You see, the good thing about the chicken, and slap your mama, again, you don't have to overwhelm it, man. Just put in just enough so the meat can um, absorb, and so this is the basic seasoning, right, before the cooking process. So right now I'm gonna add the brown into this oxtail and this chicken now. This chicken will be divided into curry and brown stew. You see, and so but I can do that after the fact. All right. So I just get in the basic seasoning, and then I have honey. We have onion already cut up. So yeah, man, and then clean, You see, so we just drop in some. You see, and let it go and marinate. Yeah, man. So this is the operation, guys, and just to set the record clear again, the hardest part or the more extended part in this operation is the cleaning of my meat. I take time out, spend hours, depends on the quantity, and make sure I have my brush that I showed you guys, every leg and thigh, every breast, get into the crevice with my salt, water, vinegar, um, yeah, and clean up and wash over and over and over until I'm satisfied. Because as I told you guys, I eat what I cook. I don't eat foolishness and I don't eat dirty things. So I would never ever promote anything and put it out there that I wouldn't consume myself. You see? And the truth of the matter is, I have been doing, some parties and function, and not to be braggadocious, but I've done some big one, where it take days to get stuff prep, you know, because I make sure I do everything because it's my name, it's my brand, So yeah, man, you know, brethren saying a disrespect, but a disrespect because you don't really know the operation. But if you check in with people that come to West Best Cuisine and even know me from Jamaica, know that me's a neat freak and a clean freak. You guys probably not access the image. But me, I take pride in certain things, in myself, in my everything that I possess and own. And this is why I don't eat at any place. Um, Again, so no war. This not need no going back and forth. We just want to set the record straight, just in case people might have any doubt. Because words are powerful. It sows seed, all right? And so, no, I don't want to do that. If I see that you need to improve on some stuff, man, and I can shoot you out, you know, a better way, do that. You know, don't tell me, brother, on a disrespect, but, you never. Anybody around me can tell you. The people, my helpers, can tell you that, man, when it comes to certain things, I am hands on. I take care of that myself. You see, because we don't want no foolishness. So, brethren, just big up yourself, and do what you do. And if you have any good suggestion and idea, man, just send it. Because we're not locking in a fight or in a battle, my brethren. See, I just one love. Because right now the promotion is food, good vibes, and good love. And that is the operation in Compton, California, because I want to bring our culture, our food, our vibes. See, this is why not only do I do the food, but I do the words of God too, and I do prayer, and I do counseling. You see, it's a holistic effort. See, because nourishment for the body and for the spirit and for the mind is critical. For a long time I worked with the youths them, see, and try to, be a caring adult to them, see it. And so, yeah, man, my thing is about people. My thing is about one love. And after you go through certain things in your journey, man, you land at a place of purpose. So this is purpose. So remember, check out the YouTube channel. The name is Vibing with the Coopers. VIBIN with the Coopers. There is something there for you. If you want to get into farming, go there. If you want to hear a word from God, go there. If you want some prayer, go there. And if you want some good food, yeah, man. Binzo, Cooper, cuisine, right? And so, listen, one love, Um, Other part of this marination, I will add it like the curry and the browning, And so, if you notice, I have a lot of natural herbs around me. I have Chinese thyme, I have green onion, I have rosemary, all of them stuff there that is good for your food and your cooking. So listen, if you are in the Compton area, if you are in the LA area, man, just pull up and binge the best. The number is 310-351-8166. Just give me a call if you have any function, funeral, wake, wedding, graduation. Right now, next weekend, we have some nice graduation celebration. And these are the stuff we need to do while we are alive. Don't wait until somebody's laid out in a coffin somewhere that we want to do for them. Do now. So if you want to have a little party, we have the spot, we have music, we have everything that you need. So just remember, shout us out. 310-351-8166. Right? So my family, one love, Binzo in your space. All right? Bless. Yes, fam. Let us take a little stroll over to the garden, right? And see what we're going. Yeah, man. Yeah. Look for Miss Kelly and them, Papa. Family. I tell you, just amazing. You know, and I told you guys about these three Scotch bonnet we have over here. Man, they might give me a warm time, because I don't know what's going on with them. We still at work. Check out the cucumber there. Yeah. And this tree I grow like it a go to style, you know. My sweet pepper, my bell pepper. And look guys, there's some red peas. Check it out. Check it out. Red peas are going with himself. Okay. So we have some pepper, a scotch bonnet pepper with me a baby. So I transfer them out of the liquor pot then. And I'm telling you, I'm proud. Look like them just ready for take off. There are four of them. You know, say me I gonna keep you guys fully abreast with the progress of these scotchy. And of course they came from the last crop, so we just sow back some seeds. Yeah man, there's some potted tomato. Look guys, tomato, right? Bust out. No joke. Farmer Beans are going with himself. You know, this is my Chinese time. We set a couple. So if you're in around town and you want a plant, just hit me up. All of these tomatoes are grow. A beer, I mean. And look at my pineapple. Me can't wait for them bust up. Not to mention my pride, my joy, my callaloo. My callaloo, guys. Look. Look. Yeah, man. So a lot of this stuff is just organic. Come right from the same farm. Check this out, fam. You know, we have some green honey and some skeleton are going. But look at my thyme. Look at my thyme. You know, and I have some more cucumber. Boy, me I forgot Coronation Market this year. You get cucumber. Color come slowly but surely. And in between, drop down some sweet pepper. But if you notice this leaf, we have the remedy for that, you know. Because we have some ashes. I got to sprinkle upon it. In the old time thing. Yeah, man. Beans are up on the farm. So may I tell you, check out the channel, man. Because everything is there. What me seriously want you to get into the words and hear some truth, because it doesn't have to mean the pulpit. While it is important and critical, and we now understate the importance. But when you can come together as brethren, and just have a discourse, have a conversation, and let God speak to your spirit, man. A good advice that. Man, I need to get these gongo. Struggling with time. So much on the plate. But I'm gonna get to them. This is the big mother tree. But they just fall off on them beer, grow and beer. Look over there. Right? So it's time for me to get to them. Look. Look guys. Sweet. And these cucumbers running all over the place. Look. Yes, my eggplant. We never like eating that. Look at my habanero. Look at oh my god. And this is the basil. Another habanero right there coming up. Green onion. But look at my corn, family. Look at my corn. Yeah, man. Them start push out food. Them kind of need some development still, but them are going, them are come. You know. This is the American color green. This one is in the tree farm. You know, see, it's I don't eat it, but whoever come through and want some greens can get greens. And my rosemary as usual. Look at my mango. Look at my mango. But me still have a problem, you know, because I don't know what happened. There's still a crack. So if you guys have any suggestion, just let me know what I can do to combat it. You know, now the orange is over, right? So I picked the last set of oranges a few days ago. But look, when I spoke to the gardener, so him could have cut it and get it kind of controlled because you see it's all the way up to the neighbor. But when I look, it's orange again. Look, and I don't know, man, if I can cut off this thing while is coming out. So help me, guys. Tell me if I cut it, you know what will happen. Now look at my tomatoes, and this is my ghost pepper. It has on flowers. You know, it's before the food is flowers, so it's getting bigger. So I just hope that to start showing me some ghost pepper. Yeah, man. So look, tomatoes start coming. I me feel good. You know, I'm gonna capitalize the space with some more green onion. Cause I use a lot of that. You know, and seeing I set up something, I could put some green onion in this bin. You know, so that for the entire summer, we can go to the farm and get my scallion and green onion. Yeah, we go clean up the sugar cane and take out the extras, clean it up. What we can get to today. That is the plan. You know, and of course, you know the mint, the black mint, and I had a kind of mint. Can't call the name right now. You know, but yeah, man, the farm they are going. All right, friends. So remember, you know, do me a favor, man. I need your guys' help. You know, subscribe to the channel. It's vibing with the Coopers. You will find something you can be interested in. All right. So listen, check you guys out later. Beans the best in your box. Vibing with the Coopers. VIBIN. Bless up.